So,
Under the shirt, but over the bra.
damn it, that's half the fun.
That was like ninth grade for me. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Red, question. How much have you actually talked with Unirock off air?
I spoke to Unirock once off air.
So not for hours, almost every day.
Nope. It was only once, and it was for something totally irrelevant to the Katie situation.
I think Reds would want to come more. Actually, yeah, me and Reds are cool. Reds calls me all the time, and we sit down and talk about, like, freaking our problems and shit. I'm not kidding. We're friends. I'm not even overstating that. I'm not understating it. I'm not overstating it. We are friends.
No, we only spoke once. We don't talk about our problems with each other. I spoke briefly about the shit that they accused me of to illustrate the point that they'll lie about anything and anything under the sun to try and get some points. I didn't tell him these things because I trust him or because I think he's a bro of mine. Absolutely not. The reason I told him these things is so that he can be pretty well informed, fucking keeping his train pointed in the right direction on the rails, and now it doesn't seem to matter because now he seemed to have gone off them.
What? Reds calls me all the time, and we sit down and talk about, like, freaking our problems and shit. I'm not kidding. We're friends.
What the fuck?
You ever see one of those guys at work that you happen to talk to, maybe on a coffee break every now and then? You guys are cool. You guys chat whenever the opportunity presents itself, but you never call them when you're outside of work. So you can call them a friend, but you're using the word friend in the loosest possible way. That's the type of friend Unirock was. The type of person that you would never call outside of work, or in this case, outside of YouTube. And like I said, the only reason that I called him was to warn him about the type of people who were making the claims of sexual harassment towards Steve McRae. I was doing that because it was information that was pertinent to what was being discussed at the time. I added even more context to it by going over some of the things that they accused me of doing in the past. We didn't talk about it all that much, but I did tell him that. And the reason why I know we didn't talk about it all that much was because I had to get back to work because I was on my job. It was during a break of mine from the cash out duties. I had a little bit of a break. I gave him a shout real quick, and I spoke to him. That was the only time I ever called him outside of YouTube.
Reds calls me all the time.
No, we only spoke once.
We're friends. I'm not even overstating that. I'm not understating it. I'm not overstating it. We are friends.
Myself and Uni were never bros in that way. We were YouTube acquaintances that didn't really have a problem with each other, and if anything, we're on friendly terms, but we weren't bros, we weren't friends, we weren't buddies, or anything like that. I called him because there was some bullshit being said about Steve McRae, and I wanted Unirock to have all the facts. And I went into a little bit of extra detail when it came to me, myself personally, because I wanted him to understand the type of people that were making those claims to begin with. That's it.